Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream, to the pre-stream, where we have something a little bit different everyone. For we have not what I normally play, which is everything else. We have the Switch, the Nintendo Switch, which runs with Switch, has been set up with a capture device to be captured for your viewing entertainment, and there is only one thing that we will be capturing today. And it's not if we go into this. That. We are going to be playing some Animal Crossing New Horizons. But before we start, how was the sound of the bleep there compared to me? 1 minute and already 14 people? I am surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. Shall we see how this goes? Shall we see how things are? Shall we see... Gotta capture... No, there's no plan to capture them all. It begins. Will it be Flasklurp or Shibawooga? You couldn't really hear it? What if we actually start the game and then we will... I'm on the go, but keeping an eye.
Mayhem.
And that is, Cindy Pool there, just subscribing. 10 months. Death and destruction await. I don't think they do. You haven't heard anything from the Switch yet. Well, what if I actually start the game? Then we'll see what happens, shall we? Did you hear that? Little bleep there? This is when we cannot hear anything, and all is terrible. All goes horribly wrong. There's no sound here, to be fair. It's just little, it's quiet. Well, let's make it... Let's get into the game itself and see how it is. You think you heard a beep? It does when I play Animal Crossing. I think must be things too quiet if others, Let's get into the game and see how it goes, shall we? Flasklurp? Oh no, everyone's turning up. This is terrible. Camivax has just hosted. Let's just get into the game. See what happens. I can always increase the volume if I need to. I have a lovely thing here. Flasklurp is live! Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Look, little Lodi icon in the corner there. Little icon. It's just bobbing. We're not going to get menu music. We're going to get sounds coming up.
Mayhem. Yippee!
And thank you very much there, Nasu Rotil. Hey, look! There they are. It's Timmy and Tommy, everyone. How was that sound? Too quiet? Too loud? Not loud enough. We can increase the volume as is needed. Very quiet. Right. Let's work on that. Is that better? Is that better? Can't hear the Beebles? Better? Perfect? It's fine? Well, let's see what happens when they say something else. You can faintly hear the music now. Could hear the music now. What is it compared to me? Especially what is this compared to me? Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Have you here? How is that? That a little better? Perfect, eh? I think we might have got a good blend here. Music is always quieter than the voice. Still a little quiet. People are saying it's good, though. I could raise it up a bit more. Like that. This is a good opportunity to do all the testing and the, Is that a little better, Cav? Is that perfect? Soy DS good, eh? This sounds perfect to me. You're on app and it's fine. Good enough. This is a great... Oh, by the way, this is the Deserted Island Getaway package we're going on. Sounds good. Right. Indeed. First time setup is best for sound balancing. That it is. Let me be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Sandstar's signing up for an adventure, everyone. quiet but processable, and the voices will tingle louder but not louder than you. Welcome to the check-in counter of your deserted island getaway package. Look how excited they are! Hello, Cardius. There's so much to look forward to. But first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy, with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. Tommy's got a slightly higher voice. They're both adorable. Nook and his... No! Nook is just training them up to be like him. Successful entrepreneurs. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? Oh, if you think this is adorable, it's only just begun. Now then, we need to look at your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Oh, okay, name. You can't change this. It can be seen by others, so let's get it right. If I was playing on the Switch Lite here, I could tap the screen. So, there we go. That's our name. As promised, we are going to be Sandstar. Confirm. Are you okay with Sandstar? The world of Animal Crossing is welcoming to all, so don't include personal info or offensive words. I'm sure some settlements would find Sandstar to be an unsavory person, but not here. What is Sandstar's birthday going to be? We could set this to any date we like. Literally any date we like. I have not thought about what Sandstar's birthday is, so we could probably celebrate his birthday from now on. We can't have 13th of the 13th. It's not a date. Not today. We're not having it be today. Surely Hillsfar folk would never find Sandstar to be offensive. That's a good point. Somebody find the day that the first Eye of the Beholder video aired. We'll have it be that. Someone look that up. First episode of Eye of the Beholder, we will have that be the birthday. Blip, blip, blip. 12th of the 3rd. So, the 12th of March. Alright. Seems to be a good idea. 20th of the 9th. So was it the 12th of the 3rd, or was it the 20th of the 9th that it just... I need some confirmation here. Which day was it that was the first one? Was it the 12th of the 3rd or the 20th of the 9th? Because either way is good. Oh, Eye of the Beholder one, according to... Okay, 20th of the 9th then. This means potentially that we could catch Sandstar's birthday. Fine, 20th of the 9th. Oh, 12th of the 3rd is my lucky number, but we're going to go with 20th of the 9th because that's appropriate. Is the September the 20th your birthday? Nope, but it's Sandstar's birthday. Let's go. Sandstar, Sandstar, let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Next up, we need to take a picture of you, Sandstar. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. You are. Now, we can't, get everything that we want. Because, unfortunately, we can't get a beard here. We'll have to work on this. So... it will be a younger Sandstar until he gets a beard. So, let's think about this. Sandstar had pretty pale skin. Hair. We don't have many choices right now. We'll have to change it later. We'll have this as his hair. But we'll have that as his hair right now. His hair is, however, grey. I can send a beard over later. What eyes are we going with, though? That's a question. What eyes will we have? We have these eyes. We have these eyes. We have these eyes. Sleepy eyes. You caught a Kiko stream? You caught a Kiko Animal Crossing stream. That. Square eyes. Big eyes. Staring dead ahead eyes, literally. Slightly staring at the nose eyes. Pac-Man eyes. Which one are we going for? It's a bit funny mailing beards. Okay, if that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need more eye options. We only have the eye options we have. We have all the ones above us as well. 11? 8? Well, 11's that. 8's that. 8's a bit devious. What eye colour did Sandstar have? I like 8. 8's good. So what eye colour are we going with? I've forgotten what eye colour. Second? Brown? I think they might have been brown. Weren't his eyes blue? Quick, somebody get Aeon Toll! Aeon Toll will be able to tell me. Weren't his eyes blue? Well, 5 is that. I quite like these eyes. Oh, we'll go with blue. They were just black in Eye of the Beholder 1. We can always change this later. Brown. Okay, they were brown. In Aeon's canon, they're brown. Right, what nose are we having? We have a choice of 3 noses. We have triangle nose. We have oval nose. A red nose. Oh, nobody has eyebrows, so don't worry about that. There is no nose option. There is always a nose. Pointy nose? Now do we have this smile? This smile? That smile? Oh, that smile. I'm thinking this smile. I'm thinking this smile. Right here. Sort of the least smiley of all of them. Smug smile. Yeah. Are we good? We can change everything later, though. Absolutely everything can be changed later. Oh, wait. Hang on. There's one more thing we can change. Our cheeks. We're not going to give ourselves blushy cheeks. We're good. Great. You're all set. All set. I'll just go ahead and add the picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting! Exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. Current home? So tell me, Sandstar, where do you live now? Live now? Live in Europe. And so Sandstar entered witness protection. Excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. You know... Fine, Southern Hemisphere has upside-down eggs. Well, this is why he has to go into the Northern Hemisphere. We may actually want to move the chat over to the left-hand side of the screen, because I don't think there are many dialogue boxes that appear on the left-hand side of the screen. That's probably the best idea. If we move it over to there, it's probably better. Unless, because right now the dialogue box was blocked by that. What do you think? Move it to the left? Let's wait until we have an inventory interface? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We will wait. So naturally, we'd recommend that you locate to an island in the Northern Hemisphere. Bet now, people, what fruit will be on the island? Let's find out. We're okay. We're okay with the decision so far. I have pears on Avataras. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the Northern Hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all our islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite natural. Do move it to the left. Right. Can I get it to the same rough location? This is the question. That's not what I wanted to do. That was me moving everything there. That was me being silly. Now, about here? Does that seem good? Earthquake at the airport. Yep, pretty much. We do things professionally here. Vroom goes the chat, over to the left. Higher above Timmy. Timmy and their brother experienced a quick earthquake. I think this will be fine for now. I can tweak it later. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now. You can choose the best one for your new home. New home. Okay, people, we have 4 islands that we can choose from. And because you're here, we actually get to pick which one we are going to use. All of them have the pier on the left-hand side, which is, interesting. So this is A, that's B, this is C, and that's D. You like D, you like A. I see Bean Lake in B. D, B, bottom left. Oh dear, we're never going to decide. Lots of people are saying, D looks like a... Lots of people are saying D. Lots of people are picking this one. I don't mind this one. This one seems very interesting. It has a nice mini island. It has many, things. I have no opinion on this. Yay, Animal Crossing! I did promise it would happen. I think D. We're gonna go with D and see what we can roll with here. Is this the island you want? Once we pick this, there's no going back. We'll be stuck with it. Potentially forever. It has an island on an island. So many islands. Yes, island. D has more charm with mini island. C has a set. No, we're going with D. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. Oh no! Timmy has the sneaky look. If you could bring one thing with you on a deserted island, what would it be? What would it be? A sleeping bag? A lamp? Some food? Or something to kill time? What are we going with? Riches? We can't bring riches. Hello everyone, just wanted to drop by and wish everyone a great day. I'm watching the Ultimate 9 Let's Play right now to get caught up with it. Good to hear. A lockpick. Something to kill time. Food. Rune. Banana. We'll pick a lamp so that we can see things. How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all your basic needs. Yes. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight from Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package is ready for boarding. Oh no! Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. I think it's time. We've made all the choices that we're gonna make. Let's go. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. Here we go. Hello everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s deserted island getaway package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Lamp is a hypothetical answer to any hypothetical question. Also, ooh, look at that plane! Here is the cutscene that played during promotional trailers. We need to look at that cicada. There is a villager we probably won't get. There was another one. And here's some more. Oh, there's Vesta! And there are more. And Goldie's there. And we're not gonna get any of them. Welcome to a chill game. is a chill game, which you can take at your own pace, or you can rush it if you like. Burnout. A Nook Inc. production. Mitzi for the win. Remember to wear a woolly hat. Is a chill game. Okay, that's a nice plane. Who have we got? We start with a sporty, a jock and a sisterly villager. Very sporty-minded one and a very caring villager. Who's it gonna be? I had Sprocket and Rocket on my island. I'm envious of that, but it's a nice plane. Ah, I see there's a lot of weeds. Nothing changes. It's okay though, we can land here. It's a seaplane. We're good. It begins. Who have we got? The Cherry Island. Oh, look at these two. We're here. Now I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home. I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're headed there right now if you'll follow us with the L to follow. Let's talk to our villagers though. What are the guides? Let's hustle. It's Kusto and Pashmina. Want to get left behind? Let's go. Let's go! So those are the villagers we're starting with. No guarantee we're going to keep them. In fact, disclaimer, we're definitely not going to keep them. And here is our fearless leader. Slash, it's Tom Nook. You know, I ran here. Did you run here? You did not run here, did you? And thus Sandstar got lost on the first day. You were late? With my villager guess? It's okay. Let's talk to you. You're going down like, oh dear. Cutscene time! Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. There's only 3, Timmy. You're not gonna lose people. Is Pashmina here? How about Cousteau? And there's Sandstar, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Hello, Tom. How's it going? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. How nice of them. But first things first. Yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate. Oh, do you now, Mr. Nook? But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. Alright. Are we collecting it from Timmy? Or Tommy? First decision here. Who do we like best? Tanuki with a flag? Tanuki without a flag. Disclaimer, I do not know which one is Timmy. Is Timmy the one with a flag? Timmy has a flag. I think everyone wants Timmy. It's actually Tommy. You all lied to me. Tommy is now having the flag. There we go. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. We were lied to! You get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose we'll probably set you up with a map too. Map, please. Yay! Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot. Okay, so... Oh, I've not heard this music for so long. You don't hear this music anymore in the game. Also, you notice there's no time here? That's because this part of the game is not timed. So where are we going to place our setup as far up? We can set up... The fun part is we can pick where they set up as well. By the river. By the river, eh? You thinking... Well, there's a rock there. We can't set up in the middle, we don't have access to it yet. We could set up here. We could set up here. Can I show the map? Not really, because the map's there. I have to go for a while. Did I miss anything? We have our villages. We have our island. It's a cherry island. So if I were to try and build my tent here. Now, too close to the water. Darn it. Could put our tent here? Let's imagine the tent. That could be where our tent is. Is this a good spot for our tent? Right here by the water? Big open area? Hidden away, defensible position, seems like a space Sandstar would go for. Do you want a private beach? No, I'm not especially bothered about a private beach. Maybe move it one to the left? We can move it one to the left, maybe. Here. Let's imagine it. Well, one of the trees goes if we do that, but, that's actually two to the left, but, we could have it like that. There's better? I like there. We can always plant more trees. Okay. It's done! I set up my tent. That's a big first step. You're not kidding. Also, we can run! You're thinking about something, are you? Yup. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're Sandstar, right? See? I told you I had it. I'm Pashmina. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing. Kidders. Oh, you say kidders! You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it. And here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw a stick, but I'm liking this. I'll find you a spot. Whoa, for real? You're gonna pick out the perfect spot for me? You did that for someone you just met? You know, you're alright, Sandstar. In that case, here you go. It's your show now, kidders. In the sea. No! You go pick out the perfect spot for that tent I gave you. I'm gonna wait in the plaza in the meantime, okay? So now we have Pashmina's tent. Off you go! Now we can put her wherever we like. Where shall we put Pashmina's? Oh, there's a rock. Sandstar puts it away and never pulls it out again. No, we have to. We literally cannot continue the game if we don't do this. Hello, cicadas. You weren't there to begin with. Kidders? I wonder if they were always a kidder. They probably were. We'll deal with you later, Kusto. You know what? Maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah. Let's imagine it. Pashmina looks like a fighter. She defends Sandstar. Oh, that's a nice tent. It's orange. There's a nice grasshopper in the background. Is this a good spot? You know what? It's as good a spot as any for Pashmina's tent. Okay. We won't be able to move this for a long time. Pashmina's got a place in her tent for a tent now. Yay! We're so helpful. Now let's go and talk to you. Yo, I'm Kusto. You're Sandstar, right? Nice to meet you, wee wee. Oh, you've got a little mustache. Oh, and you're wearing one of the... Oh, you're lovely. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm just trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think it's spun to do a trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Sandstar? As a disclaimer, don't get too comfortable with any of these people, because if you type exclamation mark, villagers, you'll see who I'm going for. That's ideally gonna be my island. Hazel, Jitters, Beryl, Dina, Bella, Rodney, Wart Jr., Elise, Benjamin, and Kashmir. What? You help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Whoa, we just met. You're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Sandstar. Okay then. I can't wait to see the epic spot you pick me. By the way, Cindy Pool, that is a list of my ideal villagers. Watch it all go horribly wrong as soon as I encounter somebody that I actually really... Also, 83 viewers. Whoa. That I encounter somebody that I really want. It could happen. It probably will happen. Oh, you're so lovely. My tent's in your hands, Weeby. You got this. If you need me, I'll be over the tent visualizing how awesome my life's gonna be. Oh. Oh. You know the thing about the frogs and the toads? When it rains, they don't put on little coats or anything or umbrellas. They just walk around and do normal stuff. It's lovely. Where shall we put your tent? Where shall we put your tent? I feel like putting yours... Near the river as well? Like here? A little bit over to the left. Very close to our house. Maybe by the beach. We can put you by the beach. What about here? What about here by the beach? It's right by a rock, though. No, I need to rethink that. It's right by a rock. That's going to be a little bit... We could... No, right by a rock is a little awkward. That location... We'd have to move the rock. We can move the rock later. We can move the rock later. What about here? Let's visualize it. What about here? Greetings! I like that. Streaming early? No, this is the new Tuesday slot for Animal Crossing. We're going for it. That's where you're going to be. Cousteau's got a place for his tent now. Yay! Looks like everyone has a spot picked out for their tents. I need to go back to the plaza. And we are warped there. Welcome everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while. Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business. Like throwing an island warming party! We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Pashmina, Tommy and Cousteau can set up things here in the plaza. What a coincidence. We're being told to do all the major lifting and getting of the resources. It's like the game's teaching us how to grab things. I think the game's teaching us how to grab things. Meanwhile, Sandstar and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Sandstar, would you come see me for a moment? Oh, you having a little thought? Please check with our boss Tom Nook about what supplies we'll need. Hope you like snow. Oh, we'll be fine. Ah, Sandstar. I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do a trick. You can find them scattered about the island. Oh, look at Cousteau! Oh! So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the cherry-like items growing on the trees. I suspect they're real cherries. Oh, Gusto! Gathering can be a tough workout. Just pay yourself and get what you need. You got this, wee wee. Oh, look at him. Oh, oh. I can't take pictures yet. I don't have my phone. Way to get those materials. That campfire's going to be crackling in no time, kidders. All right, let's get some branches. 1, 2. I can still screenshot with the Switch, that's true. I can. 3, 4. The cute will I've lived on an island for so many months with Tangy and Flurry. This cute is not going to kill me. You want clean dirt to live comfortably. We have 8 sticks. You gonna be streaming any others? Not at this moment. No, I have no plans to. It's literally right now just Animal Crossing. Is that 10? It's 11. We got 1 more. You have a little flag. After you've gathered up 10 tree branches, please talk to our boss, Mr. Nook. Alright. Oh, good, Sandstar. Looks like you managed to collect up the tree branches. You've even found more than I asked. I only need 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest. I'll take what we need off our hands now. Yes, there should be plenty for our campfire. You made it quick work of that. I'm quite glad I'll be sharing his desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh. And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like cherries, they smell like cherries, and they even taste like cherries. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine cherries. So you collect 6 of them for me? I'm sure you don't need much guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing cherries, you can press A to shake it, then just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of cherries for us in no time. And then it's going to have wasps. Nope. No wasps to start with. So how's everything going so far? Everything all smooth? Thought Mr. Nook picked the cherries. No. He just tried one. We will have plenty of use for cherries and everything. We'll be picking up everything we can eventually. I mean, they look, taste, and smell like them, but they're actually cake. Oh, well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those cherries off your hands and get started on the preparations. Big cherries. And then... little loading screen. It's night time now. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. Yay, we have fire. Applause! At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavours over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman, Oh! Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose you can't call this a deserted island anymore, But what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity! As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirits of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules, And so, take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. I have a name in mind already. I promised this name. There is no competition here. There's only one name it can be. Sandstar, stuck in Hillsfar. Forever. Who on earth would buy this holiday package? People who want to get away from it all. Are you okay with Hillsfar? The world of Animal Crossing is welcoming to all, so don't include personal information or offensive words. By that we mean player's choice. Hey, they all just like it. Alright, is everyone ready? Now, pay attention to everyone else's suggestions, because they can be quite silly. Let's try saying our ideas at the same time. Ready? Go! There's Roxalot and Buffberg there. What splendid variety. Yes, yes, each one a potential gem. What, Buffberg? I mean, the Rocks one's pretty good. Roxalot, Buffberg, Tommytown. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you think is best. Can I live in Buffberg? Well, I suppose I have to be buff for that. Sandstar seems to have the enthusiasm and naming sensibilities. Swallow liked that. Let's start there. So, Sandstar suggested Hillsfar. Everyone likes it for some reason. Whoa, that's an overwhelming positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone's in agreement, we could just go with Hillsfar. Golf claps. It rocks, absolutely. No, it says absolutely. Splendid. Then, from now on, this island will be known as Hillsfar. Vote for Tommytown. Well, Sandstar, since you've proven yourself by naming Hillsfar, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Hillsfar. We don't get a choice on this. We are the resident representative. We are definitely going to be dealing with this forever. Hey! Nothing wrong with Kusto. Sandstar, would you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbours? Okay, we have howdy, a word or two, or you can count on me. We all know exactly what we're gonna say. It's the punny one to say. Yep, everybody knows. Everybody knows! Apparently that's funny. So, we've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Oh, we have cherry juice! Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from cherries our new resident representative harvested on this very island. And without further ado, a toast to Hillsfar and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Oh! Look at that animation. I've not seen that for ages. Oh! You've got a tambourine! No! I'm sorry, I'm just going to watch him for about 5 years. He's a man of culture, after all. Oh, look at that. It's Bosham. No, it's not Bosham. This is the stream, guys. How did you get here? Kusto is ready to scare away snakes. Sitting around a campfire with cups of cherry juice. It almost feels like we're family. You can call me bro. No. Oh. Yes. The streams are just going to be me looking at things and going, oh, it's so adorable. Ah. They're dancing. Oh. Oh. Party around a campfire on a deserted island? Wow, now this rocks, kiddies. You handled your test perfectly. You got a nice campfire going. Oh. We're here to act as your support staff, but we've never lived on an uninhabited island before either. I'm not sure how helpful we'll be in this unfamiliar place, but we'll rely on each other as fellow residents. Ah, Sandstar, have a good time, yes? I know this is a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Do we want to go and get some sleep? Disclaimer, if we go get some sleep, this is how the game actually starts. We actually go to the correct time if we decide to do that. All the loot will be there beforehand, Cav. It'll be there in the morning. You think we should loot everything when it's dark? We have to at some point. Why don't we do it in the morning? Do you already go around while it's dark picking up weeds? I could. Alright. Yes, I should have known we'd have plenty of energy. Well, enjoy the moment. Stop by and see me for a quick chat before you turn in. I have something to give you. Alright, fine. You want me to grab stuff? I'm gonna grab all of these weeds. All of them. This is the thrilling action you were anticipating, right? Grabbing all of the weeds on this small island. This island is big. We are going to be here for a while. But we only need to do this once for this area, and then we just need to keep on top of it. Also, I'd like these. Grab everything! So yeah, this game is such a chill game for me. It really is. It's a game that I can just sit down with and relax, and it doesn't matter what we're doing, weed removal or anything, it's fun. How far you have fallen. These aren't gold coins, but they'll make gold coins later. Surprising enough, we're going to need these later. Oh, Cousteau. I don't even know why I shook that one. They are 10 bells each. There are a lot of weeds. It's time for us to grab all of them. I'm not kidding. I'm going to grab all the weeds. All of them. Because nothing is going to happen off screen. So every time you see me doing something, it will be... there won't be scorpions at this point. This is the pre-beginning of the game, so there'll be no scorpions or wasps or anything like that. I love Animal Crossing in all forms. It's just so delightfully relaxing to you. I'm so glad you decided to stream this. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're enjoying it. You may not be enjoying me picking up all of these. We can't access all the other islands yet, so we're just here with this one. And Cirrus has just arrived! No, Cirrus has been here for a while, but they are here for the most exciting part of Animal Crossing. It's so chill, it's sub-zero. Oh dear. Anything on the... Ooh, shells. We want these. Want all the shells. The pier is on the other side of the island, though, which is interesting, because the pier on Avataris is on the right-hand side, so I actually started with access to the pier. We can't dance yet. We have no emotes. We have none. We can't emote. We're going to have to be taught emotes as we go on through the game. Excitement! Time to run errands. Oh, well, glad that you were here, even if it was for a short while. Glad everyone's here. There are so many people here. I'm so surprised. We're going to need these. That's the thing. We're going to need these weeds over time. We'll get the dance emote eventually. We could, but I'm not going to be focusing on that right at the beginning. Right now, I'm just focusing on, you know, getting my bearings, going Cousteau and Pashmina. Yep, Aiding Kabaden is pointing out the potential villages that I'm planning on getting. Those are Hazel, Jitters, Beryl, Dina, Rodney, Ward Jr., Elise, Benjamin, and Kashmir. Yeah, I probably need to wait for the shop before I can go to those places. Weeds there. Do-do-do-do. So many weeds. So many. It's quite a few miles, though. We need to save up those miles to get our house. And then eventually I'm going to have to get Kikoskia and Sandstar to become friends so that Kikoskia can start sending over a few things. There are a couple of essential things that Sandstar is going to need. Like a beard. Gonna have to send him over a beard and see if I can send him over some clothing too. Hope you enjoyed trying to. It's been fun to watch. Yeah, we've been enjoying recording it. Diving is more important than houses. No, I want houses. What, you getting the bell achievements for this? I don't know. Probably not. We'll stop now. We'll leave plenty of weeds. It's alright. I think we're good for now. We'll grab stuff later. We have an inventory with a lot of stuff in it. We have about 200. Ah, Sandstar. Having a good time, yes? You know this is a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap by your tent. What style are you going for? Oh my, you are thinking way too far ahead. Oh look, you're looking at the little moth. I think we'll go sleep. Sounds good to me, but first we'll probably want this. Oh, what's that? It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages, use things inside, press A. When you're ready, you can use L to crawl into bed. You've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes. That's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Sandstar. Good night, you two. You keep hitting that tambourine, you adorable little frog. You keep drinking that juice, you adorable little goat. I'm going to bed. Look at my little mailbox. Little green tent? Or yellow tent, actually. I think my tent in Avatars was green. I got a radio. I got a lamp. Hooray! And now, my camping cot. Ooh, it's a camouflage one. Luxury! Rest my head for a little while? Yeah. I'm getting sleepy. Psychedelic dream visions! Only time this will happen. Or is it? Hey, look who it is! So you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. Hello, KK Slider! You're not wearing any clothes. Jocks will comment on this. That's all the right way, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on my soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man. Friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time you wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, now in paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. And folks, when we wake up, it will be the 18th of August, 2:35. Sandstar, are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes, I'll be here when you're ready. Let's go up. It's not like we can do anything in here. Also, that tree's in the way. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life on our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. Ah, I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me? Welcome. Hey, we have the photo app now. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Alright. Say, Sandstar, have you ever used a smartphone before? Nope, never. Is that so? How wonderful of you! I dare say you seem especially well suited for life on this rustic island. Nevertheless, I believe you'll find this Nook phone quite handy, so do take your time to learn how to use it. I have one more thing for you. Oh. It's your itemized bill! Oh, Nook. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bills. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labour, tax, and of course your Nook phone, bringing your grand total to a modest sum of 49,800 bells. What are bells? Oh, good one, Sandstar. Wait, you're being serious? Yes, of course. I can't believe I didn't think of this. Well, bells are a currency that can be exchanged for goods or services here on Hillsfar. Ah, but there's still the problem that you don't actually have any. Yes, of course! Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. No, you weren't. For the getaway package, you can pay your fee with miles instead of standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Nook Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Havataris. I only have bison dollars. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees, and much more! I was prepared for this, which is why price isn't mentioned at any point before you get on the plane. So the bottom line is, you'd need 49,800 bells to pay your move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles! Or 2.5 tickets! I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for travelling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Hillsfar and a client of Nook Inc. And off he goes! Also, we're now going to hear... Oh, we have parcels, by the way. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Where is it? From now on, Island Time will match the flow of time in the real world.
Riches, and it's all mine.
Dedicroy cheered 1,050 bits. Can we pay with bits instead of bells? Oh, if only. Thank you so much. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave icon in the top right corner screen. You can also save and quit your game after pressing minus. There's the music. Oh, I've missed that music. You've enrolled in the Nook Mile program. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade these miles for various perks and goods. Earn the most out of island life by earning miles.
A pouch of
Cav
gold.
tiered 100. Congrats on your crippling debt. Ah, yes. You travelled a long way. Here's 500 miles. We're a tenth of the way there already. Also, we have two parcels. We have this gift. And for downloading the update, we get something else. Guess what we're getting? It's a simple DIY workbench. This is a DIY recipe. I wonder how I can memorize it. And a fireworks show wall. Well, first thing we want to do is dump some of our stuff in our house, because we don't have that much inventory space. So, let's put this in our storage. Do we... I don't know if we have storage. Well, I don't think we have storage right now. No, we don't. Alright. We need to actually upgrade our house first, which means we might be selling some things. Wardrobe's not going to help us with that. It only helps us concerning clothes. We'd actually need to get a house to get storage space. We can just drop stuff out here and it's absolutely fine, though. So don't worry about that. Congratulations on your attempt to escape from the world. Here's your reminder that capitalism is dead. Well, you joke about this, okay? You joke about this, but Tom Nook, if you ran a business like, if banks run businesses like he does, they'd all go out of business. Because this debt that we have here, we never have to repay it. If we don't want to, we could just stay in the tent forever. And do nothing. There's no interest, there's no time limit for paying it, and, Ooh, there's a, dragonfly. We are not going to be catching that yet. Tom will get some really bad press for very little reason. That's true. He does. Technically... Let's just grab all these. Doo-doo. Oh, this is so nostalgic, because there's only a certain point of the game where this music plays, regardless of what time it is. Once you get past that point, this music stops, and you then have to, well, the music then is based on what hour of the day it is. Leaves there. We've got a week or so. You've got a bit more than that, because I'm not going to be playing in the days in between streaming. So, we got quite a while with this music. Quite a while. Also, it's a lovely day here on Hillsfar. It's a lovely day. Oh, Cousteau has a little, Is Cousteau in? No, no one's here. Cousteau is out and about, enjoying the day. Meanwhile, we're picking up weeds, so that we can sell them, and earn Nook miles. This one 2 days later a typhoon. No, there are no typhoons. This game's lovely and peaceful. Lovely and peaceful game. Can't steal his stuff. You can't go into people's houses if they're not there. If they're not there, you can't go in. That'd be rude. I think this was sometime... This was the song that played most of the time in Wild World. I couldn't tell you. This is the first Animal Crossing game I've ever played. And we have a good 84 people here, which I'm so pleased about. Except for the spider and scorpion infestations, otherwise this island is... No, it's fine. How much inventory space do we have? Ah, we have loads. Why can't you steal? No, it's fine. We don't, because you don't need to. Oh, there you are. Hello. I'll say hi. That's what you found me is just incredible. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies. Wee wee. Oh, right. I've got something here for you. Wee wee. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. Oh, you're giving me a hat. That tulip hat is perfect for Hillsfar. You could try it on by pressing X to open up your pockets, then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. You can always change later if you need to work out. Wee wee. Oh, thank you. Let's put this on and look silly. Perfect. It's the best hat. I'm going to be wearing this hat now. It's a free hat. It's the only hat we have. Look at all the weeds. There are so many weeds here. I'm not going to sell the hat. Cousteau gave me this hat. I'm going to keep this hat. Got to find Pashmina as well. Why would I sell the hat? It was a lovely gift. Oh, as a disclaimer, I'm going to eventually probably be adding commands once we get more villagers for talking to specific villagers, where people can, you call them weeds in this island, they're uninhabited, they're just local. Well, oh, you watching the little bug? Oh, this place is too lovely. Hello! You're Sandstar. I'm getting a real good vibe from the tent plot you picked for me. Thanks for the hand. We gotta look out for each other on here. If you ever need anything, don't be shy, kidders. Oh yeah, I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Oh, thank you. Alright, so the first thing I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. That's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. If you've never done a DIY project before, you should ask Tom Nook to help you out. He's doing free DIY demos over at Resident Services. That's the game saying, hey, you should totally go check that out. Also, we just talked to all the villagers in one day. We get 300 miles. We are already nearly a fifth of the way towards unlocking our upgrade. Hello. Oh, Sandstar, it's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I'll be out and checking with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop with me for a chat. But this is the part of the game where he will just walk around with his little flag, being adorable, forever. Shame my little Nook stopped hanging around later. Really liked that at the beginning. Well, I think we've grabbed everything we can possibly grab. So let's go into... Ooh. Oh wait, never mind. There's all this stuff here. Our residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other. This is the bulletin board. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to post something. Happy Rock. You know why I did that? There's an achievement for posting something on the bulletin board. 300 miles! We're a fifth of the way there now. You should get a Butterfree picture in Sandstar's house. Rumour-mongering influencer, eh? Gotta collect everything. It's so happy. It's the happiest. Just gonna collect all these weeds up because we're gonna sell all of them for money. We need this money. Mainly to buy things. So is that every single... Can you make up... No, you cannot. Right, let's go in. Here is where Tom Nook's going to be spending a lot of time. Hello. Ah, Sandstar. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it is quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, hmm? Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island. Is there anything else? If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving on our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Yes, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think that would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it, Oh, how silly me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction of that box there. This is the recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, yes. If you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest item first, so don't delay in picking out what you want, aka... do all the box. Of course I do. Ah, I see you've discovered my DIY workbench. Yes, yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it'll be quite useful for Iron Life, So shall I put you down for the next available session? I'd love to! Yes, yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. This is not a surprise, considering the fact that there's nothing you can do. Welcome to my DIY workshop. I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit, Note, it went, let's fade away, let's come back. Nothing had changed. When you first see how simple it is to DIY, you'll do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected the materials, Did it! Sandstar found the necessary materials, Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes, yes. To begin, just select the project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Let's craft. This is how all things are built. I made a flimsy fishing rod. Hurrah! Yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes, And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you. Free of charge, naturally. I just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Bing! Controls just vibrated when that happened. Oh, we have the recipe book now. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use any time. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I'm no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips, In my experience, you should aim in the front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. Yes, yes. I would love to see anything you managed to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Alright, first, we learn the leaf umbrella. Bing! Bing! Then, we learn this. Everything's still okay with the stream? Everything's still looking fine, sounding fine? I just need to check. Got this fishing rod. All seems good. Good. Shall I craft something using Tom Nook's workbench? Yes.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
First fish we should catch should be our official island mascot. Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves right now. First, let's craft this. Just joined my stream, happy to see you play a game I enjoy so much. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like it. On with the level of cute. My brain. I'm sorry. So what recipes do we have? Just the fishing rod. Welcome, welcome. You don't waste any time, do you? Oh, oh. We're still setting up, but for starters we intend to offer a small selection of goods from our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items we're thinking of selling. Great! You aren't kidding. This is very light. You have a plastic canister and a sofa. Can buy this right away, though. But we can't sell anything at the moment. We can't buy that either. Anything catch your eye? We're not just sellers, we'll also buy things from you. And because we want to support local business efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. If you want to know whether we'll buy something, just ask. Let's sell some things. We want to sell. We want to sell this, that, this, that, this, that, this. That, this. That's good. Look at the fine things you bought in today. Allow me to just a moment to run the numbers. 7,000 bells. Yeah. Thank you. Please come again. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you could break open rocks, or maybe even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. Now, it's fine for you to sell me your fruit, but you should try eating it once in a while too. Also, we just got some achievements. 2 in the weeding one. 300 miles. And 500 miles. There we go. Oh, and more. We also got this one. 300 more miles. And more. This one too. 300 more miles. We are halfway there. Oh, also, this is exciting. Why did I do that? Because there's an achievement for it. Boop. 300 more miles! And we want to buy something. Unless we see where Kiko gets his Twitter feed from. Yep. We want to buy this recipe set. It's a digital DIY recipe book. Let's see. That's 480 bells. We'll buy it. Seems like a good investment. Oh, see you later, Mr. Megahasi. Is anyone else having an in-game sound desync? Tried refreshing, but that didn't work. I did, but I refreshed. Is anyone else having this as well? That is a good question. You're not noticing any? It's very tiny. To be fair, it's never going to be perfect. Not on my end. I just want to make sure. You can't tell if nothing's happening in the game. Well, to be fair, stuff has been happening. And we're done. I hope you enjoy DIY even more now with your new recipes. Well, it's probably not major. It's something that's... Mihorn14 there, subscribed. 4 months. Good morning, Kiko and chat. I mean, it's something that will probably just happen because of the inevitabilities of streaming from a console. Also, just learned some more DIY recipes. We get more miles. We have lots of miles now. Oh, and even more. First time buyer. More miles. And we have new recipes. We now have a net. And a frying pan. We don't have one for mining, though. Let's get the net one. It's probably not Twitch being silly. It's probably a consequence of the setup. It's just something that's probably going to happen. I should give you a brief introduction on that terminal as well. That is our Nook Stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. Elgato Pipeline, yeah. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Sandstar. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. Hello. Once per day accessing you gives more miles. That's 50 more miles. Let's do some Nook shopping. You know what isn't here? What isn't here is something for me to listen to music on. This is unfortunate. There's a chow tea, though. No, you won't get a beard here. Goodbye. So we're done for now with that. We can now do some fishing. And we can now do some bug catching. Oh, hello. Ah, we keep meeting up. So, Minute's been treating you well, kidders? Let's talk. Kinda moved on a whim. I'm not sure I bought enough bells for me, kidders. Like, you're a deserted island and you think you're not even gonna need money. Yeah, I need a plan. I heard I get bells selling fruit and weeds and stuff to Timmy. If I do that, maybe I'll be alright. Should we try find Cousteau? We'll be getting a slingshot recipe later. Ooh. For Animal Crossing it won't matter much, yeah. I'm not sure there's much we can do about it, Cav, is there? If it steadily grows, we'll have to deal with it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to steadily grow. Ooh, more fruit. Oh, it's over there. Can't get it. So we have a bug. Oh, and some weeds I forgot about. Where are the weeds? There they are. And darn it. Aha! Ashmi was my first starter and I kicked her out, no regrets. Oh, there's nothing wrong with any of them. They're both lovely. There was a bug here. I just made it run away. Darn it. I don't think you get any of those things that early in the game, so I don't think they'll be happening here. 92 viewers, very impressed. Could I dig that up? Nah, don't feel like digging that up. Hello! Oh, don't wanna have that out. Hey, wee wee, wake up a good sweat. Oh, you're so adorable. Hey, isn't that the hat I gave you? Looks great. Really shows off your head muscle, wee wee. I mean, it does. You want him now? Oh well, he's pretty adorable and amazing. Ooh, hello. You're gonna be awkward, aren't you, fish? There we go. And we have a zebra turkey fish. Land, air, water, make up your mind. Did it though. Not a C+? No. The puns are terrible, by the way, Cirrus. You just better get used to those puns. They're going to be everywhere. Ooh, big fish. Careful. Oh, darn it. I messed up. Timing's a little, with the desync it's a little bit difficult, but I'll manage. Got this one! Feel like just casually putting that fish in your pocket? No, it's fine. It's fine. Also, did we just get an achievement? We got something. Game is trying to tell me I got something. It's going, hey, oh no it isn't. Never mind. Just feel like it's we need to find a few more things. That's one we've already caught. But I won't say no to getting it. 'Cause money. Oh! You! Oh ho! What a swing! That's a Darnia dragonfly! Better watch its mouth. And I got that one too. It's another grasshopper. Don't suppose, I don't know what they're doing. Ooh, a weed I missed. So how many things do I have? That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. That's 5 things. Okay, that's good. Flee! Specifically, make our way over here. I'm sad I don't have a sting shot now. Couldn't make one anyway because I don't have the wood to make it. So actually it doesn't matter so much. Hello. Ah, Sandstar. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. I found a creature. Ah, splendid. Let me have a look, shall we? Have a look at this zebra turkey fish. Ooh, what a catch. I do believe this is a zebra turkey fish. This island can support a zebra turkey fish. Why, who knows what other fantastic creatures we might find living there. Sandstar, I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs a museum, and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Sure. Thank you. I promise to take extra good care of your zebra turkey fish. Oh, that reminds me. There's no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. Is it the one for the tracking of critters, called the Critterpedia? Yes, it is. When I started, it didn't have the octopus icon. I sent you the Critterpedia app. It's a terrific resource for an aspiring island researcher such as yourself. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs, fish, and sea creatures you catch. I do hope you'll continue to fill it up with your discoveries, and share them with me too. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some kind of additional reward. Hey, got more stuff for you. You're all ears. Well, found something for you. Let's take a look at this one as well. Unrelated to the animal you gave me. Here's an app about animals. Exactly. Totally unrelated. What a catch. It's a grasshopper. Sure, send it along. Promise to take extra good care of the grasshopper? I'm glad. By the way, have you been taking advantage of my DIY workbench lately? Yes. That's great. Come to think of it, I've seen you tinkering around a bit over there. Keep up the good work. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share more DIY recipes with you. Mind turning on your phone? Bing! I just send you a number of DIY recipes that require wood, along with a recipe to craft an axe. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, yes, I think an axe would come in quite useful on this island. Because so many other things are made of wood, I hope you keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Yes, yes. What would you like to talk to me about? Well, we have another creature for you. Sandstar's a rogue. You don't get axe proficiency. It's not a big axe, it's a normal axe, and even with it being a normal axe, I'm not going to be getting rid of everything. It's a robust cicada. You can most certainly send it over. There we go. A proper reward this time. It's a red mum bag. Just a little sampling of a product we sell. Go ahead and do some planting, and after a few days you'll have beautiful blooming flowers. Anyway, give it a whirl. And if you enjoy gardening, stop by and buy some more. Ooh, we're going to have mums on our island. I want to give you more creatures. I'm sure Blathers is looking forward to coming here considering how many insects you're sending him. Well, he's always curious about these things. Here you go. It's a saw stag. You can send it over if you like. Promise to take extra good care of the saw stag. Oh, remember the flower samples I gave you? I forgot to mention something. The what flowers grow will be very strong. They'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them. But if you water them, that's where the magic happens. Watering them to the possibility of propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colours. Are you going to give me a recipe for a watering can? How might you water them, you ask? I've just sent you the DIY recipe for a watering can. My accountant warned me about giving this sort of thing away for free. But you've collected creatures for me, Sandstar, so this is just part of the island give and take. I hope you keep bringing me new adult discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Yes, yes. Also, yes indeed, they do get crushed, but they're not permanently destroyed. I have more stuff to give you. Blathers hates insects, but has no doors leading to the exhibits. I don't know who the accountant is. Also, I can give you a Dana Dragonfly. It's a Dana Dragonfly. By all means. You'll take extra good care of it. Uh-oh. Hold the phone. Someone's calling. And that is Mooksia just subscribed. It's nice to see we got standard RPG inventory size in this island. Don't worry, it's going to get bigger. Blathers, is that you? Oh-ho, what splendid timing. Yes, yes, do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island we've decided to call Hillsfar. Yes, yes, the local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I've received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far in the past minute. What? Seriously? Well, that's very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who creates a museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. But I could use your help, Sandstar. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? We need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum. So do keep that in mind. This is exciting! It's all coming together! Yes, yes! Now let's go plant that museum down. Let's find a good spot for it. Where are we gonna put it? Where shall we put the museum? Insects live everywhere, so... You know where we're gonna put the museum? Here. Here's a good place for the museum. Greetings, Shujim. I like that. I like it a lot. It's a perfect spot. Blathers can set up his place now. Yay! Also, it's time to do the traditional of dropping stuff by Blathers' house. Actually, is there anything I haven't already given to them? Technically, these haven't been donated. I may have something to look up, like after the stream setting wise, to help with desync. Okay, that's fine. I only apologise that it's happening, because you know, we could set it up now if you want, Cav, if it's something that can easily be changed. I have all the settings right here. No? Are you sure? Also, more Nook Miles. It's a deeper look, probably can't be done without... okay. Fair enough. I'm only sorry that these things are happening, everyone. I'm doing the best I can. This kind of stuff is a little bit, it may be fine as it is, but we want to get it as good as we can. The best that we can make it. Also, oh. Sandstar. I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up, It's perfect. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know that he can move in as soon as he wants. In any case, you just got here, so I'd hate to see you push yourself too far in one day. But it's no far off my nose if you want to rack up those Nook miles and pay me back quickly. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook miles, so don't hesitate to ask me if you need a little advice. Alright, let us sell a few things. I think we've already given you a saw stag and a grasshopper. We can sell this, we can sell that, we can sell this. We'll keep the box. No, we'll put the box down. 2,000? Okay. And... oh no, I don't want to sell. I want to buy some stuff. Right. What's for sale? I want... ooh! White cosmos, yellow lilies, and yellow mums. Interesting. I'll take 5. And I'll take 5. And I'll take 5. I want flowers everywhere! Besides, there's a Nook Miles achievement for planting flowers. I could get it now if I wanted to. In fact, I'll go get it now, actually. I forgot about it. Let's go grab that. It's probably a good thing to have. Then we're going to do some wood cutting. That's going to be exciting. I would like to buy... ooh, there's more recipes. DIY for beginners, flimsy axe, flimsy watering can, slingshot recipe. Yeah, I'll buy it. We don't have much money, but it's a start. Learn. Wing. Bing. I am sorry, by the way, about any little things that may be awry. I'm just doing the best that I can. Right, I need to craft a DIY workbench. Hardwood and iron. Hardwood, softwood, stone. Well, right now, I don't have the sticks. Actually, what am I doing? Keep this out. Money! Oh. Just gotta keep shaking this. Tree dosh! There we go. And that's a little more than what I need. Money does come from trees. In an odd sort of way, yes. Aha! Didn't mean to attack the tent, but I did. We need to desperately try and get some more miles, because ideally I would want to end this stream having made the first payment, as it were. That's our flimsy axe. Marvellous. We're going to be using that not on the trees, actually, right now. We're actually going to be using it on the stone. We want more stones. a stone over here. Oh, there's a stone here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that'll do. This axe is not going to last very long, but it'll last long enough. Oh. Here we go. Stones only give so much a day, but they will keep giving that every day. So I don't need to worry about the stones running out. I could destroy the stones. And at some point I'll probably do that. To move them. You can. I'm not good enough to do that, and I don't have the tools to set that up yet. So, not something I can... Hello! I think we might be interrupting a conversation. Yeah, I think I was interrupting a conversation. Is there a third rock around here somewhere? Yes, there's normally 3 on the island you start on. One. Ooh, it's the money one! Oh, darn it. We got some money though. More than free money though. There's something else I want to do. Yep, money sometimes in rocks. There's a method to my madness. Just gotta shake all these. There we go! Rumour has it that someone on this island likes to hide furniture in trees. Yes, yes. I'll give you Nook miles based on the number of furniture items you shake out of trees. So get out there and shake. 300. But why? Why not? Have to lurk. Need to prepare for a Pathfinder game. That's fine. We got a wall fan. Perfect. Also, that is a bug we have not grabbed yet. Darn it. That was a terrible aim. Right, let's start decorating, shall we? Perfect. My island is complete. It is the best island ever. I think you can try right now, Kiko, go to source properties and pressing deactivate, then activate. Okay. There we go. Deactivate, then activate. That seems much better. Yes, it's, as you can hear there, it's fixed it for now. Well, yeah, it's slowly going to desync as time goes on a little bit. We'll try to prevent it later, but maybe we just can't prevent it, and maybe we just have to activate and deactivate periodically. Here's the hoping. I hope I can do that. Oh, also, bug I haven't caught. Also, bug I haven't caught. That's a brown cicada. It's probably feeling the blue. It probably feels blue cicada. Get it? Brown, blue. Oh. Oh, you're a bug I don't have. There we go. It's a drone beetle. Shouldn't you have more propellers? Get it? 'Cause it's a drone. Yay! They're not gonna get any better, folks. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. Also, place it down. Place it down. Ooh, there's a bug there. I want that bug. Come over here. Little bug. This way. Come on. I don't mind. Both are fine. I like them both. Greetings, Mystery One. How goes it? Do do do. You're being awkward. Come over here, little bug. I wish to add you to the collection. Bug says no. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it! Can't do that either. You know what? You hear a balloon? We still can't get the balloons. Can, however, start getting these. We still don't have a slingshot. Yeah, that's probably going to annoy some people, but we don't have a slingshot, so we're just going to have to chop down some trees and... hello. Can't make the axe a throwing axe, we have to use a slingshot. That's how that works. Trying to get my phone fixed. We'll talk to you later, thanks for the entertainment. No problem, I'm glad you've enjoyed being here. At the very start, where oh no! Where everything, of course, has, gone awry, as it always does. Of course, a tool is broken. You know what that means? Nook miles. 300 of them! We don't need many more achievements. In fact, if we catch one more bug, we get an achievement. If we catch different types of bugs, we get an achievement. If we catch some more fish, we get an achievement. Hey, there's a bug. Darn it! Come back, you! Marvelous. That's another achievement. Oh no! There goes the net. Darn it. That's okay though. We've got the bug, which gives us more miles. We are 2 Nook Mile achievements away from miles. And if we get one more wood chopped, we get another one. Let's do a bit of crafting, shall we? Oh, I can't catch that bug. Also, any of these new? No. Oh wait, that's another, one of them, but I actually don't have a table, do I? I should make one. But first, we need that slingshot. Hello! Don't mind me. We have just enough hardwood. Remember Harvesting games used to have bug collecting in it? Well, it's very interesting grabbing everything, don't have any hardwood. That's okay. Oh, by the way, we just crafted more tools, which means you get more Nook miles. So that 5,000 that we're going to get, it's not going to take that long. It's really not going to take that long. We literally need to just chop down one more tree. We're almost there. That was what I'd hoped we'd managed to achieve. We are going to make a replacement axe, don't worry. We are collecting the resources as I speak. We're also going to make a replacement net. And then soon we won't have to even go into the little tent here to go and do stuff. Refreshing. Replacement stuff. Yep. It's easier to no bells and changes the needed currency to something you can earn like this. I think the original one made you work. Yeah, I think they did. I think I've heard they do that. Yay! And... yay! But not only that... Watering can too. And Warrior Crow just subscribed. Tier 2, 7 months. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous. Thank you. Our inventory is full, but that is okay. It is about to become a lot emptier. Because we're going to plant some flowers. Let's see, where's our tent? Few flowers here. Some of these. A little bit there, like here. Just planting them a little bit haphazardly everywhere. Would you like some flowers? I bet you would. Have some lilies. Hey, look! What's that I see? What's that? You planted some things? Have more Nook miles. He's got no comment on it right now. He's just too busy trying to plant some flowers. But he's probably grumbling under his breath. Flower power! We have enough. 5,250. We'll be going to sort that in a moment. First, Pashmina needs some flowers. I think I'll put them here.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Nook has got... No, he's just set up his thing and we're just being here. He's a very nice person, but thank you for the bits. Oh, he's got a little net. Ah! We can get that this time. We can get that this time. But first, gotta talk to you. How you doing, wee wee? Someone said we could set our furniture up anywhere we like. Oh, except for in the plaza. I'm thinking of putting together an outdoor gym. What do you think? You got an idea? Everything get pumped. Don't hold back, wee wee. You. There it is. Wait for it. Darn it. Darn it. Hey! Shut down the balloon. 10,000 bells. Not gonna say no to that. That's not the jackpot. The jackpot would be if I got the 50,000 bells that you can get. You can get 50,000 bells. I didn't get 50,000. Why is money? Best not to think about it. Now we're going to use our watering can and we're going to start watering all of these. And miss. There we go. Want lots of watering and lots of plants after all. There we go. And if you're wondering if we get Nook miles for watering plants, we Stardew Valley now. Hey! It's important. Well, we don't have to water the plants, but it's nice to do so. There we go. We get Nook miles for everything. Yep, we get Nook miles for everything. Flower tender. We encourage floral growth. There we go. We got some Nook miles. No, it wasn't a small amount. I mean, the amount that we have to get for the next level of that increases quite substantially, but we get a lot more Nook miles for it. So it's all good. Just gonna pour myself a little drink here. I can even see what time it is for my stream. It's 3:37 on Tuesday. And we can also do this. Go to the map, and we can see who lives here. There we go. Sandstar, Pashmina, and Kusto. Yes, actually, you get Nook miles for getting Nook miles. That is actually a thing that exists. It's a very different game to Harvest Moon. There's no, like, set time plot for, Oh no! Watering can is gone. It's okay, we'll get more. But first, gotta get that Nook Mile achievement. And there it is. Doop. 300 more miles. Ta-da! Now we can go into here and craft a couple of things that we need. Not going the extra mile to give you Nook. I see what you did there. Now, craft. Don't have enough for that yet. Don't have any hardwood. There's no energy or fighting. It's just a game about building a settlement and making friends. Yep, that's all it is. We're here for making friends. In the chat and in Animal Crossing. There's, no enemies.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Here thou hast a handful of ducats. By thyself apply. If you're referencing something, I don't know what it is, but I thank you for the bits. Need some hardwood. How does a watering can break when you're... It's pretty flimsy. Eventually it just falls to pieces. Even the ones made of metal eventually fall to pieces. Just gotta get some more hardwood. They are being held together by hope and bubblegum. I mean, you're not wrong. That's pretty much all that's holding it together. There we go. That's what I want. Where are you? Hello. How many times going to bump you today? Hang on. Am I being pranked? Is there a hidden camera? If you ever run out of something you need, Timmy's the place to go to buy more. He'll also wipe your spare lumber and weeds in case you're strapped for bells. He's totally upfront with his prices too, so it's really easy to work out a deal, kidders. Hey, did you have lunch? No, I went and chopped down some things. This place gets me so pumped. The breeze, the crashing waves, nature all around us. It's all awesome. I just want to jog laps around the island and catch bugs and fish and lift and lift and lift. Oh, wee wee. Did you get the idea that Cousteau is a jock? No, it's subtle. It's subtle, but there may be a few clues that he likes exercising and lifting and lifting and lifting and lifting. Just a few tiny things. But he's lovely. Should craft something. This.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
If he's a jock, then what are you? The local nerd? Nope, I'm me. Should we speak up if we hear a balloon, or is that a... Yeah, I'd rather you didn't always go balloon. Because I'll probably be able to notice the balloons. Also, better catch you. How could I be a nerd with that hat? I mean, Cousteau gave me that hat. He gave me that hat. So we'll put this down here with all the other things. We're eventually going to go and give him there. Then we're gonna go... No, we actually don't need to do that anymore. Because now... we have... Oh. Because now... Oh, hello. Yay! You just jumped right into my path. Just put this down here. Because now we have, if I put it here, a workbench. We can craft things ourselves here now. And we shall. Let's make a watering can. And you can hold down A to do things faster. Hooray! Where's the mansion? What mansion? My, if you think we're going to be working on things that quickly, you have another thing coming, because this is a slow game. Also, I've already made a flimsy watering can. Darn it. It's okay. I have a plan. I'll put that here, and tomorrow I'll pick that up when I need it, because things will inevitably break. It's a flawless plan. Nothing can possibly go wrong. Also, it's probably going to rain tomorrow. So, hold on to that. Hold on to that. That's a wall fan. I mean, I suppose we can keep it. Hold on to that. This. That. This. That. We'll sell the rest. Tomorrow in game, not tomorrow, because I'm probably going to be playing this game again on Thursday. Aha! It's much better when the thing doesn't desync in the sound, but it wasn't that terrible even when it did, which I'm glad about. Was very worried that would happen. Hello! I have things to sell you. Because we need to earn a lot of money soon. Here we go. Have those. Look at all the fine things you brought in today. Allow me to just take a moment to run the numbers. And we have another 800 bells. Nice. Now I could potentially, because I have Kikoskia as well, just cheat and give myself a bajillion bells, but no. Capitalist. Not really, if you think about it, because he builds the thing up front for you and then says, okay, here's the bill, pay me whenever you can. And you don't ever have to pay him. I mean, that's extremely generous. And then once you end up building all the things and all the debt, that's it. You completely cleared your debt and you have to pay nothing else ever again. It's a paradise where you just live. Ah, Sandstar. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my moving fees. Oh, you'd like to pay your moving fees? Very well. You owe me 5,000 miles. I'm ready to pay. Thank you so much. Indeed, that's 5,000 miles and not a mile less. With that, your moving fees have been paid in full. This is a happy day for us both, Yes, yes. You're free and clear of debt, living in a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? It could be better. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But no one ever said that developing an island paradise will be easy. We don't do things because they're easy, We do them because they are profitable. Well, if you're growing weary of life in a tent... Yes, yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building custom homes. Now, there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into costs, I'm afraid. You try getting the logistics of a tiny island to build houses that he's gonna build. It's not free. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. And he means it. Zero interest financing, extremely lax repayment plan. Pay whenever you like. So Sandstar, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come see me. Oh, one more thing to share. We have a Mars redemption service for the Nook Miles you've collected. When you access the Nook Stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime soon, Well then, I hope you continue to enjoy your getaway package life. Guess what? For clearing the first part of our debt, we get miles. We get a Nook Mile rebate of 1/10 of our miles. There we go. Also, let's have a look at the store and see if we can buy anything nice. Your account is now registered for the Mars Redemption Service. We hope you continue to enjoy the many benefits of the Nook Mileage program. Thank you. Please select from the following services. We could get a Nook Miles ticket. Miles Plus only. We can't get any of these. Could get some very nice shirts, though. And a t-shirt. And a very nice mask. And some socks. And an umbrella. And a fan. And a little wavy thing. Ooh, there are novelties, too. Ooh. Could buy the fan. I do like the fan. But we'll buy that later. Also, I want to see if in here there are seasonal items. There's an Orihime outfit, a Hikoboshi outfit, and a rodeo-style springy ride-on. Oh man, we gotta get that. Yeah. That's gonna be the best thing ever. So, let's... Oh, by the way, using the shop gets you Nook Miles. Yep. Shop to your heart's content with Nook shopping and you'll earn Nook Miles. Yes, yes. Is there something else too? Yes! Spending your bells on the island helps revitalize the local economy. Yes, yes. I'll reward you with miles based on how many bells you've spent. More money. More bells. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my home. Oh, Sandstar. Have you made a decision about home ownership? Ready to move forward into comfort and luxury? As fun as living in a tent can be, a house gives you more space and helps you put down roots. Now, building a house means taking up a new loan in the amount of 98,000 bells. So what do you think? Ready to build your home, sweet home? Yes. Thank you for your business. I'll get construction started right away. By the way, you get to choose from 8 different colors for your roof. Could you please select a roof color from his list? By the way, he's gonna build this for us in one night. Well, that'll be the equivalent of what looks like 2. What other colors do you have? Do you have green? Well, with Sandstar, of course we need green. We need a greenhouse. Not literally, a house that is green. In one night, while we sleep in it, that is very true, he will move the tent and build a house there and then put us in the house. Green. Oh, you have a green roof. I'll get that in order for you. Yes, yes. Oh, one more thing. Homeowners get an automatic Nook mileage program upgrade. Just give me one moment. Yes, yes. There we go. I've updated your program membership details, Sandstar. Now when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have access to all the Nook Mile Plus benefits. Nook Mile Plus includes a nifty way to earn additional miles for special circumstances. You'll see the details when you launch the app, so please give it a look when you can. That's all from me. Your wonderful new home should be ready tomorrow. Quite exciting, yes? So, if we now go into this, we now have Nook Mile Plus achievements. Buy items, plant trees, catch fish, catch bugs. We won't be able to do all these right now, but we could certainly do the catch fish and catch bugs one. Can we sell a few things while I'm thinking about it? Get the dodos to do it? No, we're gonna do it. Let's sell that. We don't need this clay. Not right now. We'll catch the fish, and then we'll catch some bugs. And that will do for now, for terms for our Nook Miles stuff. We'll have plenty of Nook Miles to do various things. Hello, you. He does, but we're not going to do that one right now. We're not desperate. Hello, you two. You guys are adorable. Leave that. We'll get some storage space tomorrow. Ironically enough, upgrading to a house gives you storage space. So new character's name stands though, you think you'd be the most greedy character. He's not greedy, he's just running a business. Businesses need to make money. Like, how is he going to maintain Nook Inc. if he doesn't get money? Hey! It's a clownfish. How many can fit in a carfish? Get it? Cause it's a clownfish. Oh, so long, Alias. I won't be streaming for too much longer. You get it? Marvelous. Also, here it is. It's a sea bass. Oh wait, it's at least a C+. It's an important announcement. We'll be hearing that a lot, because that's a common fish. Just gotta wait. That's a whole area we can't get to over there. Fish! Come over here! Fish! Over here! Fish! There we... Hello, are you catching something at least? They probably can. Lovely fishing weather. Time to catch a few fishies, kidders. At least you're gonna have better luck there. Oh! Get this one. We'll get this one. Here we go. There we go. Yay! It's a bluegill. Do you think it calls me pink lung? Get it? Get it? I'm grinning right now. Oh dear, Honorable Toast. It's okay. You don't have to get it. It's still funny. Oh wait, now you get it. Yay! All the puns in this game are awful. This is a warning, they are all awful. They don't get any better, they all get worse. There we go. And it's a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Get it? Rhymes with carp. Yay! Terrible puns! Wasn't even a pun, that was a rhyming thing. But it works! It's a boot! Could probably wear these if I found another boot, right? I've got an idea for a DIY recipe! Yay! We're gonna make trash boots. We need 2 of them for that. 2 for trash boots. It's not a boot fish, it's literally a boot. Oh. No. There we go. Hey! It's a rock! It's all mine! Earl. What am I on, a boot? Oh well, you know. Just catching boots. It's a boot time! Oh dear. Oh. There's a fish. It's an anchovy. Stay away from my pizza. Also, guess what? We completed a Nook Mile Plus daily, which gives us 300 Nook Miles. And there's a catch bugs one. Oh! 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 Just kinda hoping life on the island would be more of a survivalist challenge thing, wee. Like, I thought there'd be big scary dinosaurs and exploding volcanoes and typhoons every other Tuesday. Oh. You so lovely. Why are you both lovely? Place item? Oh, no way to put that. Alright, better stop making a pile of stuff. That's a big one. We'll be giving all of these over to Tom of to Blathers eventually. Also, did you notice we just got a daily thing? Or rather, an achievement? Yep. Put things down! And you get Nook Miles! Yay! Now I need to catch 5 bugs. Let's see if we can catch. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Come back, you! I'm terrible at catching on the big screen. Yeah, that's 1. We've already got one of these, so we can sell this. Ooh. Oh. That one's one we've already got as well. Hello, little bug. Yay! We can't get the wasps unless we... What did I just say? Ha-ha! Not today! That's gotta sting! What can I say? That went pretty well. Oh, I've had many encounters with bugs. Many encounters with them. So, suffice to say, I was ready for that wasp. Although being stung by it actually would have been beneficial, so the next one we encounter, I'm going to get stung by it. For reasons. Oh, bug. Ta-da! And that's another one done. There's a good reason for doing this final one here. Because there's something we want to get. Something very important. How about the tent? These puns kill... No, these puns are great! Why do you hate the puns? The puns are lovely. Now, all these we can sell. Apart from the fish. Keep the fish. Keep the boot. Wolfham will keep 2. 960? Good. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Go to here. Oh, congratulations on upgrading to the Nook Plus program. With this upgrade, you'll have access to even more redemption options. We hope to continue to enjoy many benefits of the Nook Mileage program. Redeem. Oh, we don't have enough. We need 5,000 Nook Miles for the Pocket Organization Guide. But for now, we'll get the tool ring. Tool ring's important. It's pretty essential. It's a good item. We'll get this. Doodly-doo. Order's been printed. Huh, okay. I see, that totally makes sense. I like how you're joining Ollie just as we're probably about to stop. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Is this only about a 2-hour or so long stream? So, this game does not go on as long as the other ones. It's just a little small thing. We've made a good start, though. We've made a good start. Also, I'm wearing an awesome hat. The finest hat. And we have a pile of stuff. Just gotta place this here. How dare you? Well, I have a busy day. How's the island so far? Very nice, thank you. Just gotta deal with a few minor things concerning desync and we're all good. Also this here. Hello. Hang on a sec. How'd you get in here? Could have sworn I locked the front door. It doesn't matter. We're still getting set up here, so there's no flights today. Sorry about that. Should be open for flights tomorrow, though. Be sure to come back then. So tomorrow we can fly. Or rather tomorrow I can maybe fly somewhere. Interesting. I might be able to sort something out so that I have a few connections. Mainly becoming friends with myself. Sound isn't a crucial part of the game. It isn't, but I'd much rather get this sorted. Yeah, bugs do require you to listen, though. Listening's quite important. So as for what we were able to do today, we have a nice amount of stuff. We have a small pile of ever-growing stuff for Blathers. And our little home here. It's small and rustic. But I like it. And it's a small start. It's a very... I think I already have that one. Becoming friends with yourself doesn't sound crazy at all. Oh yes! Need to grab that too. Don't leave that behind. Hello, you. Just need to talk to you a bit more. Hello, Cousteau. Never thought we'd meet someone with halves as awesome as I am, but here you are, wee. I'm so pumped to live on the same island. Our co-op muscle workouts are gonna be legendary. Oh! Oh! Hang on. Come over here. Cousteau! Cousteau! This way. Gusto! Please? Okay, here we go. Gusto. Come up. I'll just wait. It's fine. Come on. A little bit more to the... I know, but he's not actually moving to the right place. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. No, face this way, Gusto! Over here! That'll do! Thank you! And Pashmina. This will be a lot easier because Pashmina is currently stationary. Nope, you had your eyes closed. I say it'll be easier, and then that happens. Darn it. Do-do-do-do. Just gotta... Yep, that one. And finally, one there. So that I can do some tweets in a moment. And so, with that, it's really good, yeah. With that, we have done all we can here today, because there are some things I'm going to do. I have the rest of the day ahead of me. Will you be making a dream code? I will eventually, yes, yes. There's one for my avatars as well, so you can go there. This was nice. Well, if people like it, there'll be a second part on Thursday where we can go and keep building on this. Talk to Blathers, do some other things, slowly accumulate money so that we can pay off that next part of the loan. Okay, just got here. In time for the end of it. Yep, pretty much, Mulvanian. You got here just in time for the end. Is the intent... Thanks so much for the stream. Always great to have you watch your adventures. No problem. Glad to have you along. Also, just gonna lie there. Seems perfect. There are a few things I want to mention before the end, of course. There is first my serialized story, Bethrandy of Dusseldom, that you can check out by going to my website, kikoskia.com/Dusseldom. Thank you very much, Cav. You can read it there. You can also talk about that and my Animal Crossing Islands now, plural, or my videos or my other streams on my Discord. I almost thought Cav had got that exclamation marked as well, but yeah, there we are. You can get them talked about there. And then there is the Patreon, where you can pledge in supporting me and doing what I do. There is that's okay, Cav. There's nothing hidden behind paywalls, but I do genuinely rely on the people who pledge on Patreon to help me out in helping me do all this stuff I can. Like, the stuff I do is not possible without the people who pledge. And though there is nothing hidden behind paywalls, as I said, I started off with everything being free, and I intend to keep everything free. Thank you very much, Cav. People who do pledge not only get my sincere gratitude, but you also get a different colour name on Discord, just to show that you help me make all this possible. Then there's also my YouTube channel. Did you know that I have one? 12.5 years, over 7,000 videos, nearly 300 playlists. One more now, but I'm going to have the VODs for this. Thank you very much, Cav. Actually, no, that is Cirrus that did it. Well, that works. I thought Cav did it there. Does Kiko YouTube? Oh, really? I do. I never knew. I am Owl. No, Cav is Owl. And finally, there is my Twitter, which not only has stuff from Avataris, it may occasionally have the odd thing from Hillsfar now. Just the odd thing here and there. Probably not as much as Avataris, but it'll be nice to have it there. And so, with that, that concludes today's stream. There will be another Animal Crossing stream on Thursday, and depending upon how this is received, I may even extend to doing a short stream on Saturday as well, so that we have Animal Crossing on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Depend upon how people like it, and depend upon how people want more stuff, but that's to think about for the future. Tomorrow there will be the stream for Guild of Dungeoneering, as always. Friday we'll have Death Road to Canada, and the VOD for this should be going up on Thursday. Bug off stream? Probably not, because I don't have that set up. I think you only have the bug off once you have resident services, which I do not have. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you achieve all that you've set out to achieve, and have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.